Good morning, it's day 7 in Germany. Today we're going to see some biofuel stuff and just kind of hang out, so yay. So the first thing we did was eat breakfast and head to the bus stop. Here's us there, and then we took it to CJD, which you can see in this video. At school, we attended one of the music classes, and we got to hear the students perform a couple songs, including Take Me Home, Country Roads, and also an English song called Lemon Tree, but I've never heard it before. Take me home to the place I belong. After that, we headed to our first biofuel stop. Time to see the biofuels. Biofuels, yay! Yeah, how was your music class experience?
It was so interesting. They played an English song I've never heard called Lemon Tree, and then we sang Country Roads like 5 times.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone have any music class feelings?
I loved it. It was so fun.
That's really good.
Country Roads.
It's not smelling great. It was really cool. Our tour guide Mike showed us the different parts of the biofuel and how it kind of worked to create the process, including this thing that he called like a big cow. That is a cow's stomach. It was really interesting to kind of see the process. So here you can see the pile of dung, and then here's the cow stomach that kind of creates the methane. There's the fertilizer, and this is the corn that they use, the maize. I think it's interesting, the conversation of whether or not it's ethical to be using this land to grow energy instead of food. I feel like I've heard a lot about biofuel, but I never understood really how it was made. And I also didn't understand the fact that you could just use it like it made like regular energy. I thought like it was like very specific, like you had to have like a biofuel car. But I think I only thought that because of an episode of the Jonas Brothers TV show in which like Kevin put like corn in his car, like in the gas cap. But yeah, so it was really interesting, and it was cool to see it on like different scales throughout the day. We headed to the next plant and listened to some banging rock ballads on the way. At the next plant, we weren't allowed to take videos inside. I'll just talk to you about it a little bit. So it was a massive scale production. And one thing I really appreciated about it was that they used all of the like byproducts that were created for different things. Like the carbon dioxide, they had this pipe, they sent it to like a pop making factory, which I thought was kind of crazy, but I really appreciated that they were able to use those resources. But it's definitely interesting to see what a difference in like funding can do and support for an energy plant like between the two. It was also a lot of focus on safety. The fact that they had their own fire truck department at like the biofuel production site was really insane to me. And also like the emphasis on secrecy, like we weren't allowed to record. But it was really interesting to see such a big production. Here we are after the tour. We got some lunch, some pizza. Look at that pizza.
Pizza mit nur Käse.
Margarita bitte. Und wir haben drinks. It's Fanta. But.
Wir haben Cola und Fanta getrunken.
Cola und Fanta getrunken. Das trinkt sehr
Das
gut.
Wetter ist sehr schön.
After lunch, we headed back to the school to meet up with our German partners. We had the rest of the evening free. So my partner, Maya, Leonie, Sam's partner, and Sarah's partner, Linos, kind of planned a picnic for us. So we went to Leonie's house first. We're at Leonie's. Here's the church across the street. Then to the supermarket, then to a picnic spot, which was really deep in the woods. They kept walking, and I was like, not sure where we're going. But it ended up being by a river. It was kind of fun to go to the supermarket. And see how they had all the different things and different prices that they had.
Hi, welcome to our picnic ASMR. Aber schön ist halt, ich kann es nicht, also ich kann wir machen eine Picknick und Jutta ist hier. Die war sehr.
After that, we headed back to my house. We had pizza for dinner, did some homework, and then we went to sleep. Overall, today was really cool. First of all, just hanging out with our German partners and with each other on the picnic. That was probably my favorite part of the day. But I also really enjoyed going to the biofuel plants and learning about something that I think could be a really valid option in America because we do have so much farm space, I think, that could be utilized for other things. I think, too, this is a conversation that we had about the amount of land that is taken up to raise livestock that could be used to produce energy in this way and also to produce food. I personally don't eat a ton of meat, and I think a lot of people are of the mindset that, land for meat isn't maybe the most useful thing, and I think I can see both sides of it, and so it's interesting to see how these kind of could compare against each other. I forgot about the awful storm. A big storm is coming. So I went back to the little guest house and was working on my homework for the video from the day before, and we learned a lot about like the differences. The power just went out. The storm was so bad. Well, that's gonna be the end of the vlog. The end of day 6. See you tomorrow. Well, technically it was it's yesterday, but